So let's tap into
Go for it.
Pay As You Go.
Oh, you want to start that? So, okay, that's good because meeting Wiley and that, it weren't really Pay As You Go. It was just like, it was jungle days. And then
Jungle was a good time.
Yeah, it was a great time, yeah. So bringing me down there, I also had a hostel in Leytonstone and there was a guy called Casper, DJ.
So you're still living by yourself? Did you never go back to your mum's?
No.
So from that 16, that's it, you've just been by yourself all the time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think the only time I went back is when I split up with I remember 2001 and I split up with my girlfriend and I sold my penthouse and I went and stayed with my mum for a little bit, but not long, literally just like 6 months.
Just to readjust.
Yeah, just to readjust, yeah. But no, I was independent all the way from onwards. I remember before how the Pay As You Go got in, it was because I have to tell you how I know them for it to make sense. To make sense. Met them at college.
What college did you go?
Waltham Forest College. Not for long though. In that college, I was trying to do plumbing. Why? I don't know, because I don't know what. I just wanted to do something just to get in there. Half the time I was in the common room anyway. Like, it was peak, man. Man went in no lesson.
Were you getting EMA?
What was that?
Oh, you weren't getting EMA. It was like free money.
No.
Like every week, if you go in, you had full attendance, you'd get like
No, never told me that. I would have been in there all the time.
I used to get EMA.
No, I was too busy going. I was like, who's in today? Who can I socialise with today?
Yeah,
or who do we need to bad up? That's what it was like. Yeah, it was like, who do we need to get hold of? Who do we need to bad up? What do we need to do? So, yeah, when I met them in the thing and I see them in the raves, and then plus I got Nikki as well. So I used to go to a lot of these jungle raves, and I feel like they told me, I was in a hostel in Leytonstone, met this guy, Casper. He was a DJ on Rinse FM, and he was like, yo, I used to go to his shop, do a couple sets, MC, and he said, come up to the radio. Went to the radio, and that was my journey on Rinse FM. And then eventually, Nikki come and joined me. So me and him had a show on Rinse. Then he left. He was the youngest DJ in the borough to have all these dub plates, and then he went to Cool FM, which was the GOAT station.
Yeah, that's
the daddy. Yeah. So he left me on my own. I ended up linking with Wiley and Target, and then they were SS Crew, but that was their little bowl circle. And I was with them for a little while until I done an under-18s competition, Cool FM under-18s, and I joined first place with some other youth. And then because I knew everyone, because with Nicky I used to go to all the record shops and when he used to buy records, so I knew the Decks, the Shabbers, and all them man there. And then boom, I was on the station. But they gave us a slot 9 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, 9 to 11.
Sunday.
Yeah, but it was the best slot because everyone would come home lagging, you know what I mean, from a rave, bus up, phoning, yeah, I'm you, man. Because it's a big thing for you lot to be on a radio.
On the radio station, yeah.
And that was my journey until I went jail. So that year that I got on the station, that was the year where I was licking it the most, was doing the most armed robberies up and down, and then was on Crime Watch. And then
Hold on.
Yeah, and then I went to prison.
So you were licking it to kind of maintain the image.
Yes.
Because you had to go out and DJ.
Well, I wasn't so much that, I weren't even big, I was just local.
Just local?
Yeah, the Cool FM thing was like a radio thing. By then I weren't even at, I think the week that I went to prison was the first week I was meant to do my first Cool FM show.
No way.
Yeah, and I was in jail. So that robbed me of my little jungle shine, I would say, my drum and bass shine. And that yeah, I remember, so going to prison, being locked up for armed robbery, and then coming out, it was more like, what's all this garage music? Like, what's all this madness? Like, garage, like, it was all slow. And I remember my foster brother saying, like, yeah, this is what, I heard tunes like, do you like, baby, keep up, oh, sugar daddy, yo. I was thinking, what the hell is this? And I remember I went to my first rave in Stratford Rex, and that's when I saw everyone, like, different. It was like shoes, straights. It was the culture changed, no more off keys. Nah, man, you can't wear that. I'm like, raw, what man can't wear his off keys no more. Everything, you just look like a clown. Everything just changed for me. And I was like, raw. And then I remember everyone was like, no, you need to go collie. So obviously I'm South man as well, so obviously I'm man.
Coliseum. Yeah.
So yeah, we're like, yo, collie. Exposure. Man can't get him, you need a gal, you can't get him, just man
They'll
and
just
roll
grab you in the queue, like.
You boys out, you know what I mean? So that was my biggest thing, to go collie. And when I went in collie, for me, that's when garage music really hit me. Because I was in there and I was like, this is vibes. You get me? Like, real, there was no one on their phones, whistles, horns, the tunes are dropping, everyone's dancing. all sorts of thing, bowler hats, all sorts. It was just on. I was never been to like jungle raves were electric.
It was different because you had like Adrenaline Village where it's just a big warehouse and stuff.
Yes.
And then now we've gone to clubs.
Yes, that's exactly. It was a lot of warehouses to clubs. Yeah. And then that quality thing for me was like, yeah. And then I remember looking on the stage and I see like Viper, DTs and all these going in and I'd be like, right, this is what we used to do like on jungle kind of thing. Like, and they're getting love from the crowd. I'm like, all right. And then obviously linking up back with Wiley and that, and they're like, yeah, they're doing a little DJing thing on Rinse. And then we kind of formed a group called Ladies Hit Squad. And
Ladies what?
Ladies Hit Squad. It was like me, Wiley and Target. Them two were the DJs, I was the MC.
Yeah.
And I wasn't, but to be honest, when I come out of prison, I was just on road. I was shotting. I was out hustling, but I was doing well. Like I was making some good money. So I go radio on my big power bike and chains swinging and rollies and them just like, okay. And then, literally, I remember one time we done live call-ins and a cat called in on because I gave my phone. I was like, yeah, take my number. Do my thing. I was like, giving up my number. Yeah, guys on radio, call live call-ins. And then I remember the phone ringing and say, yo, D, can I get to? Yo, look it off, bro. Look it off. Look it up. I'm thinking, shit, I can't use my number. I just realised. Just lost myself for a minute, part-time, innit?
You used the line
as
the calling line.
Yeah, for a minute. I lost myself for a minute. I don't know what I was thinking that day. But cut a long story short, us, Wiley and that, there was already Pay As You Go on the station. There was Major Ace, God's Gift, Plague, Slimzy. And then Wiley decided to make this tune called Noe. We go to the studio. He wants me to vocal, put a 16 bar in it. He wants Major Ace, R.I.P. Major Ace is dead. He wants him to put a 16 on it, and he was in Pay As You Go, and wants God's Gift to put, he sung the hook, and who else? He put a verse on it, and and God's Gift put a verse on it. So that was the initial coming together for Pay As You Go. I feel like that song put us together. Literally, that was the starting of Pay As You Go. And then the rest was history. Like that song started getting a little bit of love underground. Parallel to that, I was going to a studio in Dagenham, Barking, and that's where I made Serious. And that's where my life changed. Yeah. So, and then Serious was kind of like overtook Noe, put me in a commercial light, and blew me up. And yeah, that was it. The rest was history.
How did that feel for you?
Mad, because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what studio, like, I haven't really been in studios and like that before. I'm a live man, just DJing, MCing live, whatever. And so recording in that studio, that was my first, like one of the first beats I ever made kind of thing. Big up Carl D, big up GT as well. They kind of like, they were helping me as well in there. They brought me there. So you produced the track as well? Yeah, me and Carl D. Well, I mainly produced it. Carl D helped me. Even GT, I remember playing the rookie bit. Like little, so basically my first production.